wish you liked me. Remember everything they say. Such a difference between us and a million miles. Oh, I think I legally have to say immediately. Hello, everybody. This stream is sponsored by the casting of Frank Stone / by Behavior Interactive. You got it. Hello. Good evening. Yeah, good morning, I suppose. How y'all doing? Hello. Good morning, my friends. Late stream today. I'm gonna be playing for a couple of hours. It happens. I was actually just really not feeling well today. I just had one of those days where like I had so much to do. I just had a really bad headache and a kind of upset stomach, so the stream that I was planning to do much earlier became much later. And also, I have to wait so long to walk banjo because it's so hot. It's still like 40 degrees Celsius here, which is like, I think it's like 102 Fahrenheit. Ugh. So I can't walk banjo until the sun goes down at the moment, and it sucks because I wish I could talk to him about it. Waiting for Space Marine 2 release. Is it not out yet? Isn't it out now? Huh? Or is it out, like, this morning? I will be playing more Space Marine 2, by the way. Been meaning to do... It's Alpha Deluxe on his gotcha. You guys had like, oh, 6 hours, sick. Bruce texted me today and asked if I wanted to play some Horde. So we'll do that sometime this week. Gotcha. I'm glad people seem to be really liking that game. I had a super fun time playing through it. I kind of want to do it again to get the story. Because obviously when you're playing with friends and you're on a stream, it's like we were just like very chatty. I had a super fun time, but I don't know. That or I'll just watch a cutscene compilation because I still from the stream, from my connection bugging out, I still haven't seen the ending. I still haven't seen the ending cutscene. Good night. Blood of the Panther. How long's the story? I think it took us about 7 hours to finish on normal. But Rahul said it took him a little bit longer when he played because I think he was playing single player, which makes it a little more challenging maybe. But yeah, I think it took us about 7 hours to finish. And that was with connection issues, so it's not a long campaign. Thank you, Busted Grumpy. The missions like Helldiver or just a co-op campaign? Just a co-op campaign. Though there is a separate mode that is missions. There are 2 modes, sort of. Quality over quantity due to 100%. 100%. I hate the trend of games being longer than they need to be. It's my biggest criticism of Alien Isolation. Game clearly made longer, which I think they admitted. That game's so good. Except that it's just a little too long. Too many fake climaxes. They have a cool roadmap. Same as Dogtide, dude. The Warhammer folks know what they're doing. Doing good stuff. What game are we talking about? We're currently talking about Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2 has the potential to improve a lot over the years they put the work onto it. If I were to offer it any criticism, again, for a game that I found really fun, I would say it's a little repetitive. Not in a way that necessarily bothered me, but I think if they introduce, like different weapons. Oh my god, look how bad my watch tan is. That's so funny. It's like I'm still wearing a watch. It's terrible. Oh, that's from Tahiti because while I was away, I was doing all of my cardio as just like outdoor activities. So I was like swimming in the ocean or kayaking, or I went for a run, or like I walked off the fucking island. And I was wearing my Apple Watch to track my like activity. I just sounds terrible. Oh boy, funny. What's my thoughts on 7 Days to Die? Do we know what that is? Is that what I'm thinking it is? 10 Days to Die. The little. Okay, no, I haven't played it. What game am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the game where like it's like it's like 2D side scroller format and you have to try to live through a certain amount of time. I feel like it has a similar name, but I'm not remembering what it is. I don't know what 7 Days to Die is. Looks like a zombie shooter. I'm always down to play a zombie shooter. I think Left 4 Dead is genuinely like I thank Left 4 Dead for some of my best gaming experiences. So anything that's a Left 4 Dead like, this war of mine, thank you so much. Yes. Oh, it's like vaguely kind of like Daisy. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, if you haven't heard of this war of mine, really, really unique game. Came out, I think, around the same time as Papers, Please? Came out 2014. When was Papers, Please? Papers, Please. Also 2014. Yeah. They're like linked in my head because I played them back to back, I think. Papers, Please came out August 8, but I played it December 12 because I played it on iOS. That's when it came out. This War of Mine was November 2014. Yeah, both really fucking good games. Absolute bangers, you know what I mean? Wonderful. Yes, I did know it was inspired by real events. Did I get to see Astrobot while it was being developed? No. What do I think about Team Asobi? I don't know much about them, but I think I mentioned I have to ask PlayStation for permission to be able to stream any Sony games, and I got approved to stream Astrobot. I was planning to do that today, but again, ended up being kind of unwell, so I can't do tomorrow. Might be able to do Tuesday? We'll see. But I'm really excited about that game. Really, really excited about it. Yes, it is Banjo back there. Thank you for saying hello to him. He's chewing on a bone. Sorry if you can hear him chewing on a bone, but you know, it's his house. He's allowed. My sweet boy. I haven't played Animal Well. It's on my list. Do you want to play it? Tomorrow is Tuesday. I mean, you're technically right. I like, you know what I mean when I say tomorrow. You know what I mean. When I wake up, it becomes tomorrow. Did I film any videos with Gigi? No. I'm very good friends with Aaron. In a weird way, I would call Aaron like one of my closest friends, and that it's a very genuine relationship, even though we don't talk like every day or anything. Love Dan, love Brian. Every time I see them, I don't talk to them as much as I talk to Aaron, though. They're all great people. So they asked me to do the merch shoot with them just for fun. We didn't make content. We just hung out and chatted. We just had talks. As is the way to go. Would they ever realistically decline a stream request from you? Probably, yeah. I don't know why, though. It's only a recent thing in my contract that I have to ask for permission from Sony. They could say no to whatever they want, really, but do I think they would? Don't think so, but I wouldn't even know what their rules would be for it. Maybe for, like, a big game? Like a... Not that Astrobot's not a big game, but, you know, like one of the games they spent more money on, maybe? I don't know. Brother, it's past your bedtime. It certainly is. I fucked up by sleeping for too long. Because I was sick today, so I had like a midday nap. I had a terrible nightmare. Which I think happens. Supposedly, a contributing factor to nightmares is being hot. And because I was unwell, kind of out of nowhere. I was out pretty late last night because I was at a friend's wedding, which I DJ'd also as a wedding gift, which was very cool. Beautiful wedding. That's such a nice time. They didn't like the bride and groom didn't seem stressed at all, which is crazy. Like it's so rare. Wonderful people, and it was a dry wedding. They don't drink, but it's like I felt like I was hungover today. Did not feel good. So I kind of messed up my whole schedule today by accident. And that's why we're doing a late night horror stream, which I don't mind. It's cozy. You know, there's always less people when I do late streams. We could just hang out, pay attention to a video game. I like the vibe. Would have loved to hear my DJ set. I often, if I'm like DJing a corporate event, will stream it on Instagram Live. But I'm not gonna do that for a friend's wedding because like too many people coming up and talking to me because I knew a bunch of people, you know. Sorry, Jeff. You're a DJ? Yeah, I've been DJing for 12 years. Not a thing I do super often anymore, but I'll do it for corporate events. I offer to do it for friends more than anything else. So like again, I DJ'd their wedding as a wedding gift because DJs can be pretty expensive for a wedding, and like it's more fun to work with people you know. So, yeah, I did it in front of James Gunn. I did. I DJ'd for James Gunn. He was very nice. He followed me on Instagram today. Yeah, he was actually the he officiated the wedding. James Gunn officiated the wedding. So there was a really funny joke in there. But he was like, by the power vested in me and DC Studios, I now pronounce you man and wife, which was very funny. But yeah, he was really nice guy. Thank you, Jambot Drummer. Is it true that eating pork skins before bed gives you crazy dreams? I don't know. I just know if you're hot. If you're hot, you're more likely to get nightmares. Did I ask him any DC questions? No. I'm very respectful to all of the people that I meet in Hollywood to like not ask them about work stuff. I'll tell people if I like something they've worked on, but no, there are a few people that I like tangentially know now who were there, like David Dashmalshin, because I met him a few times. Matthew Lillard, Nathan Fillion, Kumail Nanjiani are all people that I like sort of know-ish at this point, and that we've been in the same room numerous times. But I will never ask them about work. I'll only give compliments. Try to be respectful of all that stuff. Any thoughts on Wukong? I plan to play more of Wukong. I think I overhyped it a little in my head. I think it's a good game. But I also was so into the way that it looked that I think I expected there to be more exploration, and I don't love the exploration or level design in it. And I'm a big level design person. Level design is very important to me. So I think it's a good game. I think the combat's very fun. I like a lot of the things they've done in the combat. It's very creative. Like I love that you can tap into you have abilities that are based on the bosses you've beaten. I think that's rad. But yeah, a lot of invisible walls, and I think I don't know yet, but I'm likely to agree with some of the criticisms I've seen saying that the things in between the boss fights are a little bit dull. So I think I overhyped it in my head a little, but I would still say like I played so little, but I would still say it seems like an 8 out of 10 video game probably. Maybe. When's the next Play Watch Listen? We try to do Play Watch Listen every 2 weeks, so the next Play Watch Listen should be up on the 20th. Because the last one was last Friday, so. Thank you, Javissimo! What am I planning on playing on the stream next? The game we're playing today. The Casting of Frank Stone. Which is by Supermassive, who made Until Dawn, one of my favorite games of all time, probably. That actually has Twitch integration. So let's do that, because that sounds like it'll be fun. And playing on PlayStation 5, and it is, if you don't know, it's set in the Dead by Daylight universe, which is really cool. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a good time. Did you finish the Malik films, and which one ended up being your favorite? I think Tree of Life is a really good movie. Knight of Cups is the worst. But I actually haven't seen all of them. I saw most of them. I really liked Badlands, the first one. Thought that was really good too. Thought of DJing for us on a live stream at home, maybe. I got shadow banned the last time I DJ'd, so nah. Nah. That's really anything. How excited am I for next year's releases? I'm very excited about Grand Theft Auto. I have not played Astrobot yet. I have seen Alien Romulus, yes. And quite enjoyed it. We got an ad break in 44 seconds, everybody. If you want a sub, it is still September. 30% off new subs until October 1st. Yeah, I did see they have a DJing category at the time. I also just don't have the setup for it, though. Like, my deck's so old that when I'm... This won't make sense. I could try and make it make sense. So, when DJing, you know how you see a DJ and they have, like, a headphone on their ear? What you're doing when you do that, at least if you're a DJ who doesn't just press play on a playlist, which is not... I do not do that. You're listening to the next song to make sure that, like, they're going to sound well together and to figure out what part you want to play at. Every time that I DJ'd from home, that's called queue, by the way. What you're doing is queuing a song. So you're listening to the next song while the current song is playing. No one else can hear the next song. You're just listening to it to be like, okay, at what point does the vocal start? Whatever. When should I hit play on this? What would be the best time to start mixing these two songs together? I can't use my queue because of the hardware that I have when I'm at home. Which means it's sort of blind mixing, which is not very good. Because it's just, you just have to guess. So it's very easy to mess up. So when I did do some streams during COVID, I was always like, by the way, these are going to be very average because I can't hear what I'm doing. The queue just doesn't work because I actually don't know why. It's just something to do with my hardware is not good enough. Or maybe I don't have the right systems downloaded, like sound card stuff. I don't know. But it meant that anytime it would hit queue, it would broadcast. So you guys would also hear the queue, which is awful. So yeah, it's not ideal. It's not a great way to DJ, unfortunately. Do you think Final Fantasy IX Remake is likely considering the amount of interest? Dude, I hope so. It's my favorite. It's my personal favorite. It's my personal favorite. Love it. Starling Birdsong. Alanah, did you see what Mike Flanagan and Sam Lake's Instagram? What a team up that would be. I organized a dinner between Mike and Sam, myself personally, actually. We went to dinner with Sam Lake and Mike Flanagan. And I think they've met up once since. Mike showed Sam Life of Chuck, which just came out. Or just aired. At TIFF, and it's gotten wonderful reviews. It's a movie, I have seen it, and I think it is very lovely. So yeah, trust me in saying that I am on board for a Sam Lake Flanagan team up. But, you know, just, who knows? It's a big industry. Both very busy people. At the very least, I think they're friends at this point, so that's cool. Do you play any musical instruments? I used to play piano. Haven't in a while, though. I did buy one recently, so I actually have a keyboard. I always have too much to fucking do. Hello, PA, and a very average Matt. Good evening. Thank you, Midwest Joe. Thank you, thank you. Shall we play the video game? I haven't watched any of Rings of Power. Let's do it. What do I think of Honest Slot so far? I mean, it's been going pretty well in the grand scheme of things. Well, hype training coming. That's everyone. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Data Crave, for the Prime sub. Appreciate ya. Video game time. Let's do it. We have video game to play. Oh, I should get my headphones, though. Where are they? Downstairs? Yeah, okay, I'll have to go get them. I used them to DJ last night, so I will have to go and grab them. Well, I could do it without headphones. Maybe. Maybe I could. Maybe. Alright. And whip, and whip, and whip, whip. Let's do this. It's already pretty horror. Look at all those screen vibrations. Let's go. I love a new Supermassive game. I finished, I think, every single game they've made, actually. Huge thank you to the casting of Frankstone for sponsoring the stream. If you guys would like to, the game is now available on PC, PS5, Xbox, Series X, and S. If you want to grab it, you can, with the link in the description. You should have game sound. Can you not hear it? Oh, that's a good idea. I should turn the lights off. See if you guys can still see me. Ah! Pressed the wrong button. Control center. I did play Layers of Fear, yeah. Did I end up playing the second one? I didn't play Layers of Fears? I didn't play that one. That is, I've played all of their games too, actually. What am I looking for? Elgato Control Center. It won't launch for some reason. Elgato. Okay. Turn them all off. Is that too dark? Nah, it's atmospheric. Alexa? Hallway light off?
Okay.
Alexa? Office lights off.
Okay.
That seems good. I'm definitely going to play Astro Bot, yes. Truly living in the future, yeah.
Not Banjo. Say Banjo lights off. That's not what I said, Banjo.
Okay, let me do sound. Over this way. No, not that. That one, yeah. Let me get system. Sound source. Over here. Okay. It's maybe just too quiet. Okay. I don't know. That's okay? Can you guys hear it okay? Casting of Frank. It's done. Done. You can hear it? Cool. Beautiful. Yeah. You can have my data. That seems... I feel like the stream... It's not on the stream and all, but I can see it. I don't know. It's strange. Cutting room floor unlocked. Use the cutting room floor to see your current path through the story. You can jump to previously played points in the story to change outcomes. Cool. Connect with Twitch. Might have to turn the Elgato off for a second. Here we go. Okay. Let me set it up. So you guys can also play with me, which is super cool. Activate. Authorize. Okay. I think I've authorized the game so you guys can play it with me. It isn't until dawn like, yes. We're enabling it. Mute copyrighted music on test. Ooh, cool. Whoa, that's such a cool integration. Damn. Okay, so you guys can like help sway choices as well, which is rad. That's awesome. Very cool. New game. I'm gonna go survivor. You saved data. Let's do it. Hell yeah. Every choice made, every action taken has consequences. Some will save lives. Some will result in. I'm like the fourth streamer I watch play this. Yeah, I feel like these are such good content games.
I've sacrificed everything searching for it.
Let me turn subtitles on. All minimum. And we're gonna mute copyrighted music. Sorry about that. Cool. I'm excited. This should be fun. My professional voice sounds British. It was a British accent.
A world within a story
That was
whispered to me centuries ago.
Voice cast can make or break games
Of a
like this. I
timeless
feel like
power.
Supermassive always does a great job of casting.
Infinite in knowledge, voracious in hunger. The entity. A realm so close to ours, but always out of reach. Until I found him. Frankstone.
So YouTube chat, if you
My
want to come
key.
over to Twitch, then you
My
can join the
killer.
polls. It doesn't have YouTube integration, unfortunately.
I am Augustine.
But I think
Weaver,
basically they'll get to vote on.
and
this
I'm
now.
about to change our worlds.
I also know
forever.
very little about it, except that it's in the Dead by Daylight universe, which is really fun. It already looks like Dead by Daylight. That's so cool. Am I some kind of animal? Sounds like a dog. I'm not, like, I've played Dead by Daylight, but I'm not controlling anything yet. No. I'm not, like, super familiar with the franchise, so I'm not gonna know a lot of these, like, characters. Walking sim? I would say definitely not. Don't you even try to tell me this dog is evil, because I will not believe you. There's simply no way. All the characters are original? Oh, good to know. That's interesting. Didn't know Dead by Daylight had a story. I think it has an implied story, like in a Dark Souls kind of way. It's more than it has characters. Hunt for missing infant continues. Oof. It is all the cops. The cops are here. The Burning Man. 1963. Yeah, this is a map in Dead by Daylight, isn't it? Or a steel mill? I feel like it is. Should make a game where you control a dog like they did with Stray. There's no way that doesn't already exist. Okay.
I'm assuming you're the night watchman here.
I am.
Or just you? Covering the entire site?
Oh, no. I got help.
Where are they now? On duty?
Of a manor. Merlin
Thank
just
you,
goes where he pleases.
Tuna. Great username.
Merlin.
What can get you, my
A
friend?
dog. Doberman Pinscher. Best friend a fella could ask
Nothing
for.
better happened to this dog. If something
Loyal
happens
to
to this
the
dog, I
settings,
riot, and then I
rolling
hug Banjo,
sounds.
who's currently
Trust him more than I
so
trust
close to the back of
myself.
my chair that I can't move. Oh, sorry. No, it's not supposed to be this dark. I can't pause, though. Hang on. I need to reset the Elgato again. It's a weird thing that happens. There you go. That should fix it. What should Sam do? You and the dog is security. I need serious? I'm gonna go serious personally. Did I do it? I think so. You guys also voted? Cool. Huh.
I need to ask you a few
That's
questions.
so neat.
I'm yours to dispose of.
Can I
No,
have
you
your
guys
name?
also have like a
Thomas
vote, but I think I
Jefferson
just have a
Hope.
bigger vote than
Call
you
me
do.
Tom.
Officer Sam
You
Green.
can't see the dialogue options? Oh, couldn't you? Sorry, was
Tom,
my
I
camera
want to
over?
talk to you about...
I know what about. That missing boy, right?
That's right.
You think he could be missing
If you
here?
do, our vote won't matter.
This mill looks
I
a big
see.
place.
Okay.
Biggest in
Maybe I
all
just let you
Cedar
guys pick
Hills.
Unless I feel really
That don't
strongly.
make no
I'll just let you
difference.
guys pick.
Ain't no funny business going on around here. Not undermining Merlin's noses.
Go for it. And then let me make sure I'm not covering. Okay, yeah, I am. Sorry, I'm covering the second one. So I'll put me over here. There we go. And then you guys over here. Can you still see chat? Though? Did I make it too small? I feel like it's tiny now. Let me- here.
You sound confident.
And rightly so.
Like that?
Can I check your records?
My records.
The logbook, visitors to the mill, out-of-hour shifts, that sort of thing.
All right.
Why did you
right.
come at night, dude? There's a death wish.
Well, gotta be here someplace.
Is that it? It's okay. Allow me. I see.
Will be discovered. Alcohol. I would probably go questioning here. It's not my business if this man drinks on the job, you know what I mean? Someone's been faking the entries. How did he get that? How did he figure that out? Did I miss something? How did he figure that out so fast? Ah, it moved, so I'm covering it again. Where do I put my camera? Maybe, like, here?
Have you noticed anything
Leave it like that.
suspicious around the mill?
Tonight?
Tonight, last few
It's
nights?
a super cool
Anything at all?
configuration.
Nope, nothing.
Nothing.
You gonna pick what you
Nothing.
think is the worst dialogue choice? Hey.
Well,
So
heck,
there's always someone's
you don't
always gonna
believe
bring some
me, ask your
chaos.
boss.
My boss.
Sheriff Kusich.
Right. My boss.
He stopped by last night asking about the exact same thing. And I told him the same
like the
thing
camera
I'm
angles.
telling you. There's no way that boy could be here, and Merlin and me not know about it.
And what did the sheriff
Merlin.
say?
I love him already.
Okay, Tom. And he got back in his car and left.
Huh.
Doubtful, surprised. I, personally, would go with doubtful. Bitch, I don't buy it. Apparently 100% of you agree so far. Who's sheriff's boss? Mayor? I don't know. Does the sheriff have a boss? Isn't it technically the people? Because that's like tax paid? Aren't the people the boss of the sheriff? Or at least that's the way it's supposed to be. Interdepartmental communication
that's
not up
all the
scratch.
sheriff said to
That's
you?
it. Bruv, that's every job
Okay,
I've ever
Tom?
worked.
Well, that ain't quite how he put it. What he actually said was, okay, Lumpkin.
Lumpkin?
Yeah, Lumpkin. Been calling me that ever since some business back in '54 when I saw one of them UFOs. Turned out to be a blimp gone towards mooring.
I like him.
Easy mistake to make.
I don't trust him,
right?
but I like him.
Sure.
But that's when he started with the Lumpkin. A long time I never even knew what
It
it
is a
meant.
super massive game, yeah.
Till one of them nice people in the library looked it up for me. You got any idea what it means?
He said VHS
I can
Beyond.
take a
early.
guess.
Lumpkin is an idiot!
VHS Beyond actually premieres in like 2 weeks, you
The
guys.
sheriff of this town, my town, been calling me an idiot
So,
to my
week and a half.
face for
19th of September
10
premieres at
years.
Fantastic Fest in Austin, Texas.
You know what I think, Sam?
I'm sure you're gonna tell
People
me.
get to see it.
Lloyd Kusich is a disgrace
saying Lumpkin.
to his badge and his office. The folks of Cedar Hills deserve themselves a better class of sheriff.
This is a great
one
performance.
who takes their interests to heart. Does that sound like too much to ask?
Not to me.
Right. Hey, I'll bet you're 10 times the cop that Kusich is.
In that case, you won't object for me to take a look around.
I welcome it, Sam.
Why would you do this at nighttime?
You show that high-handed bastard just how real police work is done.
Thank you for your help, Tom.
Happy to oblige.
This isn't gonna go well. It's not gonna go well, brother. I don't buy it for a second. These games always start with something. Perhaps the disappearance in the last day or two of the infant. Also, like, tackling infant disappearance from the jump is spicy. Can you get a quick catch up? Nothing has really happened so far. You're caught up. You would have to be either they would be dead by daylight. A good point. If it's already daylight, they're already dead. Alright, let's have a little look-see, shall we? What's going on around here? I think this cop... Like, these games always start with a little character intro and then a sudden death and then a few years later. Which in fact is also how like all horror movies start pretty much. You gotta show people the horror and then wrangle it back. Them's the rules. Tease the horror. And take away the horror. And then slowly bring the horror back. Been considering trying out the Quarry. Do you think it's worth the investment? I love all of their games. I highly recommend playing them with friends. So I would say yes. Play it with a group of people. I had a lot of fun with the Quarry. Ooh. He's calling for his dog. Is Melon okay? Do I have to go back there? Oh, examine? I'm planning to play Until Dawn with the Flanagan movie crew. I was going to make them play Until Dawn with me. Interesting. Maybe that'll be a key? Gosh, it's so dark. Do American cops always wear hats? This is set in 1963. I'm thinking it's like an old school formality. I have this really funny thing with American cops where, because I've just watched so much media with American cops and a lot of GTA, I never picture them as being real. Like, I have this weird thing where anytime I see an American cop on the street, I'm like, oh, that's a man in costume. They must be filming something. But it's not. I just still register them as characters and things. Because it's just in my head, they're fake cops.
An open window.
Oh, I
I
didn't
can
see
get
that
in through
window.
there.
Where? Open window, he said. Ah! All these console only? No, that's on PC. You got on PC right now. If you hit frankly or click the link. you can grab the game. Again, they're really, really fun to play through with friends. Because it's like an interactive movie, you know? And friends who don't play video games will get it. Like, they're really fun. Search for the missing child. Is it a child or an infant? Am I looking for a baby? Out here? 52 days without an accident.